Hello, welcome to my channel, Camille's Creations. And today I'm gonna do a little yarn haul. I don't think I'm gonna show my whips today because I had some issues with the socks. I'll talk about that in a minute. I'll go ahead and talk about it. I worked a little bit more on a shawl. Oh gosh, maybe I'll show you some whips. I have two places I ordered from. The first place is Premier Yarns. Not exactly, I would say, exciting because it's duplicates of some stuff. Well, part of it is. So the first thing I ordered was some more cotton sprout stripes because I love it, because it was on sale for $5 a skein. So my favorite colors was the purple stripe, the hibiscus stripe, and the navy stripe. So that's what I got. I got one of each of these more so that I have plenty for whatever I want to make with my cotton sprout stripes. So that's the first part. Now the second part, sorry for the noise, I ordered, I haven't ordered this before, and after I got it and counted up the yardage, I'm so goofy sometimes, I realized I probably didn't get quite enough, but that's alright because I can always order some more, maybe a different color, because I'm wanting to use both of these colors in some kind of a top, I think. So, the first, what I got was afternoon cotton. Oh, I didn't say the specs on these. This is a 2-weight. The cotton sprout stripes is a 2-weight, 100% cotton. Recommends a 2.25 millimeter hook. Is that it? That's it. So this is afternoon cotton. It's also 100% cotton. It's a 3-weight. It has 136 yards each. I got 3 skeins of each color, and the colors is mist and orchid. So I have 3 of each of these afternoon cotton. I really do like the way this feels. It's a little bit softer than the cotton sprout. Is it mercerized? Yes, it's mercerized cotton. That would be why. So that is my Premier yarn haul. Let me show you what I ordered from Hirschner's. So this part isn't too much of a surprise if you watch my lives, but if you don't, surprise. I ordered some Premier hipster cotton. It's 229 yards a skein, 100% cotton. This is a 3-weight. It asks for a 5 millimeter hook, and this color is rainbow roller skates. Look how gorgeous. I ordered 4 of them. I already have 2. Well, one of them is rainbow roller skates. The other one is a different color, but they look so close, I think it's gonna be okay. But now I have 5 total of the rainbow roller skates, and then one of whatever the other color is. And then I got a surprise from Hirschner's. I ordered a fingering weight 100% cotton. It is a surprise. I've got 4 balls, 4 skeins. They're 1,093 yards per skein, and these are the surprise mill-ins. So for my surprise mill-ins, I got this color. Look how gorgeous. Look how gorgeous that color. What is that yellow? That's just a stray yarn. Look at this gorgeous icy. This just looks like Arctic to me. I don't know what, they don't name the colorways, but this is a white, light blue, pink. I would call that a medium blue, medium to light blue in the middle. Isn't that gorgeous? So I got 2 skeins of this. I love it. I love these colors. And then I got 2 skeins of this. Look how pretty that is with the oranges. Do I have a skein of this already? Let me check. I think I might have a skein of this. No, I don't have a skein of that. So these are they gave me 2 of these and 2 of the other color, which I'm very happy with. I love these colors. It's almost a rainbow. There isn't any red, but orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. That is amazing. That's gonna make something really pretty. So let's talk about my socks. For my socks, I was making 2 pairs of socks, trying to figure out what size needles I need, how many stitches to cast on for my husband's socks. Both of these are socks for him. Here's a Christmas pair of socks. It is a fingering weight yarn, and I'm using 2.5 millimeter needles, and I have cast on 72 stitches. Now, I've hit a stopping point with this because when I went to do the heel flap, instead of stitching all the way across, I stitched to here, and then I went back and stitched to here, and then I went back. So it's on hold. I do have a lifeline in here. If I mess up, I can pull back to there and start again. I hope I don't have to do that though. But what's gonna happen is I tried to tink it. I had problems. I kind of got it tinked. I'm gonna have to put a lifeline in up here. Now, all the other times I've tried to put a lifeline back into a fingering weight sock, it has not worked out. So I put these on hold. I haven't picked them up again because I've been working on my shawl, and I'll show you that in a minute. So the yarn I'm using for this is Hirschner's, let me get the tag. It's Hirschner's Festive Feet, and the colorway is Mistletoe. It's a fingering weight yarn. Recommends 3.25 millimeter needles. It is, what is it made of? It is 75% superwash wool and 25% polyamide. It's gorgeous. Look how wonderful that is stitching up. But I haven't put any time on these. I tried to, but once I hit that wall with that, doing the stitching wrong, I put it in time out, and I haven't spent any time on it. So then I thought, after I tried to pick those up and work on those earlier this week, I guess it was last week, I went ahead and picked up these 2-weight socks. These 2-weight socks is K&C Sock Star, 75% superwash, 25% polyamide. Also, this is Favorite 90s Stripe is the colorway. Let me show you the yarn. Now these socks, it's a 2-weight, right? So I'm using 3 millimeter needles, and I cast on 64 stitches. So far, both of these socks fit my husband. They go on his feet. This was like a minor little brick wall that I hit with this. I picked it up to work on it. The cat had chewed the yarn in half and broke it. It was kind of late at night. I just decided I didn't want to deal with it. I need to look at a video to see how to add yarn, because so far in my knitting journey, I've just been tying knots, and I know I shouldn't be doing that. But that's what I've been doing. I need to learn to add the yarn the right way with the knitting. And it was late at night. I didn't have the energy to put into it. And then I got to working on my shawl. So let me tell you about my shawl. So for this shawl, I am doing actually the Grumpy Granny shawl by MDL Crochet, Michael. Originally, if you watched last week's video, you'll see that I was planning on doing the bee's knees. It's another shawl that he makes. I'll link all these projects down below. I started to do it, and I had some problems with one of the stitches. I don't know what it's a stitch where you go in and you twist, and then you have to come back and you put it in this spot. And anyway, I couldn't really figure out what spot exactly to put it in. even though he shows very clearly with a needle in his tutorial like where that stitch goes, I couldn't recognize it. I haven't done that much Tunisian. That's my excuse. So I just decided, you know what? I don't want to spend this much effort doing this shawl right now. I had wanted to make the Grumpy Granny shawl, so I just quickly switched over to that one and started the Grumpy Granny shawl. Now for that shawl, I'm using the hipster cotton. It is also 100% cotton, 3-weight, recommends a 5mm hook. This colorway is awesome aquarium, and this cotton's awesome. That's why I ordered some more. I really like the way this feels. I like the drape that I've made with this size hook. So the hook size is a 6.5mm hook. Of course, it's Tunisian, so there's a cord, right? I love this. So here's where I'm at. Oh my goodness, I have pulled some of my stitches out. Hold on a second. All right, I have to do some doctoring of that when this is over. So here's where I'm at on this shawl. Here is where I'm at on the shawl. It's looking good. I love doing this shawl. I had watched this tutorial when it came out like a year ago. I knew I wanted to do this shawl. I just never got around to it. But I love the way this works out because you stitch the long side. So you start with, I don't remember how many stitches, watch this tutorial, but I started out with 220 stitches. So basically I stitched from fingertip to fingertip for me, because in his tutorial he used a 2-weight and I'm using a 3-weight, so I just kind of adjusted it. He said you need even stitches. So this is a simple stitch, and it does roll a little bit on the edge, but I think you can block that out. Even if you can't, I kind of like the way that looks. So it's a simple stitch on the edge at the beginning. There's a simple stitch on each edge when you do your decreases. And then the rest of the shawl is, I believe it's the lace stitch. Don't quote me on that one, but anyway, it has turned out nice and drapey. I think this would make a nice summer blanket, but that's where I'm at on that. I have I think I figured out that I have 30 something rows left. But what's so awesome about this shawl is you start with the bigger number, right? And it just decreases as you go till you get to the point. So unlike other shawls where you start out making your shawl and you're like, oh, this is so cool, it's going so fast. It grows so fast at the beginning, right? Well, then you get to the end and you're like, is this thing ever gonna end? I don't feel this way. This shawl, because it decreases down, I'm getting excited as it gets towards the end. And I've actually stitched on this thing about 5 hours today because I've not wanted to put it down. So you'll see this shawl finished, I think, unless I get distracted with one of my other whips, you'll see this shawl finished next week. I'm not going to show my other whips. If you would like to see what else I'm working on, you can go ahead and watch last week's video. I'll link it also. And other than that, that's all I've had going on is stitching on this Tunisian shawl, and I love it. And I hope you enjoyed looking at my yarn, and I will see y'all soon. Create your happy.